GTA Vice City Definitive has 5 honest job or civilian vehicle missions, and in this video I'll show you how you can complete them all. We have PizzaBoy, for which we need to complete 10 levels in a row, Paramedic, for which we need to complete 12 levels in a row, Taxi Driver, for which we need to deliver 100 passengers not necessarily in a row, Firefighter, for which we need to complete 12 levels in a row, and finally Vigilante, for which we need to again complete 12 levels in a row. I'll give you tips for each one and help you beat them. Let's go! Hello all you wonderful people, let's begin with PizzaBoy. That's gonna be the first mission for this video. It's a very useful mission because you're gonna get some cool rewards, like for instance plus 50 to your maximum health and of course some cash too. The PizzaBoy can be started from right over here. This is the first island, go right over here. In this location is the pizzeria, obviously. Pick up the bike, it's gonna start the mission. So for this mission what you gotta do is drive around town and deliver pizzas, obviously. You are given 6 pizzas each time you go to the store, and you're given 1 extra pedestrian per each delivery. For instance, I have done level 1. In level 1 you get 1 pedestrian, in level 2 you get 2 pedestrians, level 3 3 pedestrians, and so on. So for instance, oh my goodness, seriously? Seriously, bro? What the hell? So in level 7 you get 7 pedestrians, and you're given 6 pizzas. This means you gotta go back here.
Deliver the damn food, mister! You'll never get a promotion unless you move faster this time.
True! So, in level 7 you get 7 pedestrians, you get 6 pizzas, so you gotta go back and refill your stock. And also, a little tip I can give you is to lean down to go faster, like this, tap the lean down button, check your controls. For me it's num 9, for you it could be shift, it could be control, I'm not sure, I use num 9. So as you can see, 1 delivered, and I'm gonna have to go to the next one, and like I said we have 10 levels, so for level 10 we have 10 deliveries we have to make. For each pizza you deliver you get 10 bucks, and you get 5,000 extra at the end of this mission. This is pretty much it, I'll see you guys at level 10. And here we go guys, the last delivery I'm gonna make. I'll get 10 bucks for this delivery, and I'm gonna go back to the pizzeria and collect my better reward, because of course you get 10 per delivery, you get 5k at the end too, but look at my health. 150 maximum health, oh yeah. That's right, you get 50 extra health to your default, which of course can be increased by getting a hooker and playing around with her. Let me demonstrate. So here's a hooker, gonna get in with her, gonna park at the grass over here, like so. She likes grass for some reason. This is a secluded area, allegedly, but as you can see it's gonna increase it by 25 extra health, so you can get your health to 175 at the beginning of the game. I have still not completed any mission whatsoever. Once you save your game, unfortunately this health is gonna go back to 150. Just so you guys know. Okay, let's move on to Paramedic. Alright, here's Paramedic. This mission can be started anywhere on the map as long as you have an ambulance. The closest hospital to where you start your mission will be the one you use to drop off your patients. There are 4 hospitals in the game which are located here. This is the top of Vice City Beach. Here on the bottom part of Vice City Beach. Here in the center of the mainland, which is close to the entrance to Starfish Island. And the final hospital is at the top of the mainland, which is downtown. This is the hospital, this is the ambulance, and this is the surroundings. So, unless we have actually unlocked officially this island, you cannot do this mission in this island. So, as you can see, I have still the first mission in the game, which means I have not unlocked this island yet. So I cannot actually complete this mission. You can start it, as you see, patients are gonna spawn, but they're gonna spawn on the first island, right over here. And since the bridges are locked currently between the islands, I cannot drive to the first one, and I cannot use that hospital I started at. So going here and starting a mission in this island is useless at the start. Instead, what you should do is start a mission from this hospital if you are playing on the original GTA Vice City. If you're playing on the Definitive Edition like I am, you should start your mission from this hospital, which is over here. Why is this? Well, in the original version, if you start your mission here, your patients are gonna spawn occasionally over here on the beach. If they spawn on the beach, it's very uneven terrain, you could flip over, it's very slow, it's just very inconvenient. In the Definitive, we don't actually have this issue, they're not gonna spawn on the beach, and here we have very wide streets, and it's just more convenient, so start your mission from here. If you have extra health from hookers, and you start your mission, look at what's gonna happen. It goes back to default. Kinda weird, but it is how it is. So, in this mission you gotta pick up patients and bring them back to the hospital. Also, what I suggest, before you start actually, is to get yourself a chainsaw or just your fist, use whatever, the chainsaw is good for this task, is to take down your doors. Like this, door taken down, these two, take them down, so they can get in your ambulance much quicker. It's gonna save you just a bit of time, not your door, because your door does, you don't have to do that because you don't get off the ambulance. But yeah, basically, you pick up patients and you bring them back to the hospital. For each level you get one extra patient. So for level 1 we get 1 patient, for level 2 we get 2 patients, 3 patients for level 3, and 4 patients for level 4, and so on until level 12. The ambulance, as you can see, has only 3 seats, which means after picking up each 3 patients you gotta go back to the hospital and drop them off and pick up more, which means for level 4 you gotta pick up 3 patients, drop them off and go back to the 4th one. However, in this walkthrough I show you the best ways of passing missions, including this one. I'll show you a very cool way of glitching the game so you don't have to make multiple trips. Let me demonstrate. Okay, level 3 complete, let's start level 4. As you see, we get 4 spawn locations for 4 pedestrians, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's pick up 3, 1 patient, 2 patients and 3 patients. There's no more room in your ambulance, let me demonstrate. If you try to park right next to this person, it's gonna say ambulance full. Or is it? Let me get a wanted level real quick. Okay, here we go, I got a wanted level, we have a cop over here. I have to stop right next to the cop, park my car in such a way that the person is gonna take me out, or try to take out the patient like this. They take them out, all my patients drop, some of them can be left for a little bit, and after you pick up the next patient, that person is gonna get off as well. But this gives you more room, guys, to pick up more patients. As you can see, we have room, this person stopped, this person got on, you get the time limit as well, the extra time I should say, you get extra time, and you can complete this level without going back to the hospital. As you see, it's gonna complete level 4, just like this. Bam, level 4 is complete and you can go for level 5. Make sure not to get 2 wanted stars, because if you get 2, you're gonna have some issue because lots of cops are gonna go after you, and if you have 1 star, it's gonna disappear after a little bit. This will save you so much time, guys. I'll see you at level 12. Alright, here we go, last person, last level, level 12. We have 4 minutes to spare, and the mission is complete. Woohoo! You get a total of $32,500 as a reward, but also a bonus of infinite sprint. You can sprint forever and ever and not get tired. This is awesome. And of course, doing this mission at this hospital means that there's not gonna be much frustration for you. So good luck. Let's move on to taxi driver, which can be done in a taxi, obviously, a cabbie, and the zebra cab unlocked way later in the game after you purchase Kaufman cabs. So what do you do in this mission? You basically pick your poison, pick the vehicle you want. I'm gonna pick the taxi, start the mission. You gotta pick up a passenger and drop them off at their desired location. You gotta do this 100 times. But don't worry, you don't have to do this in a row, but if you do decide to do it in a row, you get a massive paycheck, because after each 5 passengers, you get a bonus. So you could do that if you want to. I do not recommend it because the Definitive Edition has a glitch. After 30, 35, 50, maybe even 70 passengers, they may stop spawning. So you have like 15 minutes left on your timer, and in these 15 minutes nobody's gonna spawn. Which makes this mission incredibly unreliable in the Definitive Edition, because you could spend an hour and 20 minutes for instance on the mission itself, and you won't be able to finish it in a row. So I don't recommend it, but if you decide to do that, what I suggest is to not run over random pedestrians on the street, because sometimes they're not gonna despawn, which clogs up the memory of the NPCs that can spawn on the map, which in turn means that new pedestrians are not gonna spawn, and this is how I think the glitch works. So just don't smoosh too many people and you should be good. Since I hate myself, I'm gonna do this all in a row. I have done it before, it is absolutely possible and I can do it again. Fingers crossed it's not gonna glitch out on me, but we shall see. Alright, I'll see you guys after 2 hours. And here we are guys, 6 to 7 hours later, I am back to complete this mission once and for all. Why so much? Well, first of all, you may notice my taxi. I'm using a different taxi. This means this is not my first attempt. It also means it's not my second attempt. This took 4 attempts guys, and you can see why. Even right now pedestrians are not spawning. Why is this? Well, because of the glitch. The glitch happened 4 different times. The first time after, I think 51 passengers, they stopped spawning afterwards. The second time after 40 passengers. The third time after 59, I'm pretty sure. And the last time was after 72, 73 passengers. And it's my 4th attempt. They spawn in 2 different locations right now. Here at the beach is one location, but as you can see, nobody spawning right now. I saw a person there, but that's it. Nobody else. Oh, there we go, last person. Okay. Oh guys, I can complete this. Even right now I had issues. This is why I keep saying do not do this in a row. I have always done this in a row. Every single time I do this mission in the original version, I do it in a row, but in the Definitive Edition you should not do it in a row. Yes, you get a lot of cash. You'll see how much cash at the end. It's over 100,000. It's a lot of money. You get lots of bonus points for that, but you should not do it because this took 6 to 7 hours, dude, for this stupid mission. It's a stupid mission. There's much better ways to get cash in this game. Do Kong Crazy, do Paramedic again, do, I don't know, just do wheelies with the bike and you get cash, do stoppies, wheelies, whatever. But guys, 99 fares and 100 fares complete, a bonus of 10k for 100 fares. You can continue, by the way, if you want. I'm not gonna do that. This gave me close to 120k points. But yeah, this is your reward, guys. You can jump. Let me demonstrate how exactly you can jump better. You can do taxi boosts. This is a stunting method you can use to go super high. But that's it, cash, taxi boost and frustration. This is what this mission is gonna give you. Okay, let's move on to the next mission. Welcome guys to Firefighter. Firefighter can be started anywhere on the map as long as you have a fire truck. Unfortunately for us, the fire truck has a spawn location on the second island and not on the first one. Why is this unfortunate? Well, first of all, this is the spawn location. We have one right over here. This is downtown. If you enter, we have the same or similar issue as with Paramedic. If you start a mission on the second island, nobody's gonna spawn if we have not officially unlocked it yet. Which of course I have not done because we still have the first mission to complete. But don't worry guys, you can still do it on the first island, it's just a little bit more difficult. Let me show you how. Okay, so first of all, get to the lighthouse. We have a rampage over here. This is the lighthouse and my hotel is very close by. The first safe house. Pick up the rampage and start chugging molotovs. If you have followed this walkthrough so far, you should have access to a flamethrower at your safe house too, which you can use too, but this is much more reliable. So just chugging them until the fire truck spawns. If it doesn't spawn, restart your game. If you restart your game, it's gonna restart the memory and the fire truck may spawn afterwards. So just steal it, park it somewhere, wait for the rampage to finish, and you can start the mission, as simple as that. Okay, here we go, rampage has been finished. I waited for daytime so you guys can see what's going on. Just start a mission and a vehicle is gonna spawn. This is not gonna happen on the second island if you have not officially unlocked it, but it's gonna happen here. So, how does this mission work? First of all, in level 1 we spawn, or a car spawns, you have to extinguish it, just like this. Simple, right? One fire has been extinguished. Well, it's gonna get progressively harder, because as you can see, the second car is gonna have a special reward, and that is a pedestrian. In the second level we have one pedestrian, in the third level we have 2 pedestrians, 3 pedestrians, and so on. Later on we have multiple cars and you have to extinguish them too. These pedestrians are gonna try to escape, they're gonna try to drive the cars, which makes it a bit more exciting but a bit more difficult too. For instance, right here as you can see we have a running car. I have no idea why they're doing this. It's on fire, stupid, get out of here. Stupid people. Yeah, as you can see we have 3 people here, this is level 4. You have to extinguish them, they try to escape because they're stupid. There we go. Next level, this is level 5 and we have 2 vehicles. The first vehicle is gonna have 3 pedestrians and the next one is not gonna have anybody. This one also has people who try to escape in the car for some stupid reason. But it's how it is. They should not take you more than 10 minutes, guys. This is a very fast mission. And here we go, guys, level 12. We have 3 vehicles, and of course each vehicle is gonna have lots of pedestrians. So what I suggest here is to work on just one vehicle at a time. Extinguish this one and the pedestrians from this vehicle, and then go for the next ones, because if you extinguish all the cars, all the pedestrians are gonna get out, and you have a much more difficult time to extinguish everybody, because everybody's gonna be just sprinting away trying to escape for some reason from the fire truck because they're super stupid. Stupid people. So we have the second car done. Third car, which is almost upside down, is to the side. Stop pushing my guys. And last pedestrian, woohoo! Level 12, guys, is complete. This is awesome. You get lots of cash first of all. And secondly, the best reward is if you set somebody on fire, and if you set yourself on fire afterwards, you do not take any damage. So you are completely fireproof, and this is the reward from this mission. It's absolutely worth it, it's super quick and super easy too. Let's move on to the last mission in this video. It's time for Vigilante, the hardest mission in this video. Vigilante can be done in a police car, enforcer, FBI rancher, FBI Washington, VCPD cheetah, barracks OL, a rhino tank, and a hunter. Obviously, out of all of these, the best options are a tank and a hunter. So what I suggest is to watch the second video of this walkthrough, get all the packages, and this way a hunter is gonna spawn at the army barracks, which you can easily use to pass this mission. But how do you get to the army base? Well, first of all, park an ambulance right over here. This is the marina. Get yourself a VCPD, or just a cheetah, not a VCPD cheetah, get yourself a cheetah, or any car, you can use it any car, but this cheetah spawns right over here, so why not? Jump on this ledge, like this, very good. Jump on the ambulance, jump over here, get yourself a boat. Here's the boat. Sail this boat to the boatyard, which of course is right over here. I was here, I went here. Jump off the boat and drive to the VCN building in downtown. This is the huge sign, and this is the door. Enter the door, climb to the roof, the top of the roof, and get yourself a chopper. You can use this chopper to get to the army base, which is in front of us right over here. So approach it from this location, and you can see a hunter very close by to the fence. You gotta be fast here because these guys can shoot you later in the game. You are much more free to just get in here without people bothering you. Nobody has shot me yet. These guys are not the army base guys, but these other guys were. So yeah, this is how you get the hunter. Later in the game you can also get in here with the police uniform, which is much easier. So basically, if you start it here, nothing is gonna happen, nobody's gonna spawn, just like in Paramedic. So just fly to the first island and start a mission from here. As you can see, we immediately spawned a person. So after you start a mission, you have two options. You can use the machine gun or you can use the rocket. Q and E are my buttons. You can change these buttons if you want to. So he spawned right over here. Now what I suggest is to use the rockets, because flying in the Definitive Edition is kinda awful. Not kinda, it's terrible, it's absolutely awful. You can use a machine gun if you're not close to too many buildings, but usually the rockets are gonna do just fine. You're up here, so nobody's gonna shoot at you, you have no police attention. Of course you can do this again in a police car if you want. Basically approach the criminals, get off, use your minigun to dispose of them, or a rocket launcher or something, it's your decision. And that is a way to complete this mission. However, the hunter is a much better option, nobody here to harass you. We have 12 levels to complete, we have lots of criminals to destroy. More and more criminals are gonna spawn with each level, but it should not bother you if you're doing this in a hunter. This is why I recommend it. So watch the second episode of this walkthrough, get all the packages, get the hunter, and go to town. I'll see you guys at level 12. And here we go guys, this is level 12. Now, are you glad you did this in a hunter? If I was down there I would have 4 stars and lots of police after me. I still have 4 stars, but I'm away from everybody. I'm using mostly my machine gun because there's a chance I could explode myself, because the collision boxes are kind of weird in this game and sometimes you just use a rocket on yourself, which is not great. But you can use your rockets if you're brave enough, I guess. So as you can see, we have 3 cars. They spread out, which is unfortunate, but in each car we have 3 criminals. Let me fire a rocket. YOLO! Okay, that one's done. Last car. He turned, not very good. But yeah, we have 3 criminals in each car. We have 3 cars. This is level 12. Last level. The bad thing about the PC controls is that if you use a keyboard, you can't make proper turns to the left and right. On a controller you can, but on a keyboard, no. You gotta use your mouse. But you also use your mouse to look around, which is not convenient. But with this, guys, we complete level 12, and the reward is 150 armor. So 150 armor, 150 health, which can be increased to 175 if you get a hooker. And we are prepared for future missions ahead. We still have some side missions which I'll do in the next episode, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed, thank you so much for watching, and a special thank you to Ola Velikanen, Case Nice, Shan Pasca, Faith, Monish Puri, Pahish Sash, Chishinte, Bad Boy Hero, Jebediah, Redux, Verseti Gwen, Jim Francescos, and everybody else.